Salaried pet, I'm back, kinda. I say kinda because I never know when I'm really gonna make a video these days. It's just like, if one gets done, it gets done. Kinda like this. Didn't really have much going on this afternoon. A little bit boring, so I thought, well, I do have a video to make. And that's because I've been tagged in a 2013 YouTube survey by James Emerson. His link's down below, because he's a nice guy, and he does decent videos. He's a musician as well, so you should check out his music as well, because he ain't bad at that either. So James, after that promotion, you can pay me later. That's fine, we'll talk figures. What's your biggest fear? There's two ways that you can look at this. If by fear you mean phobias, I've got quite a few phobias. First off, I'm extremely phobic of sick, otherwise known as emetophobia. The act of being sick, seeing or hearing other people be sick, just anything vomit related. Ooh, I basically have a panic attack and ooh, yeah. So if you're ever around me and you say, oh, I feel sick, you know, like I could actually be sick, I'm gonna start like shaking, worrying, not wanting to be anywhere near you. So if that ever happens, don't take offense, it's just my phobia, so deal? A few other phobias. I'm terrified of frogs. And probably my most irrational phobia is polystyrene. Otherwise known as styrofoam to you Americans if you don't know what polystyrene is. I don't know what it is, but I hate the stuff. You're squeaking it, I'm gonna kick off, I have to leave the room. I've had birthday presents before where there's polystyrene with the packaging. I have to get other people to open my present and I have to leave the room because I can't be anywhere near it. If you're talking about fears, however, then you know there's the normal stuff of like being forgotten. I want to say dying, but not necessarily in a way that like, you know, my life is going to end someday. It's just like, how am I going to die? I'm afraid of how I'm going to die because there's so many ways I think I could die. I'm not going to get into them though because that's kind of morbid and you guys obviously don't want to hear that. How did you find out Santa wasn't real? I don't know, I was never really told. I think I just figured it out for myself. Like there was always the prelude from my parents that like, oh well, if you're not good, Santa's not gonna come. Fortunately I was a really good kid. That makes me sound corny as hell. But yeah, I've never really been a bad child, so I've always known I'm gonna get presents. Does that make me sound does that make me sound horrible? Yeah, probably a little bit. But yeah, I was probably just like 6, 7, maybe 8 years old, I don't know. And I just figured out that this guy can't be real, because how is he going to be here, but then to all my friends' houses, and then to everyone in the entire world that believes in Christmas? It's just, it's bullshit. Plus the fact that whenever I would leave a drink and some cookies out for Santa on Christmas Eve night, I would wake up the next morning, look at the note, and it would always look suspiciously much like my father's writing. What's the best idea you've ever had? Well, without sounding too cliche, and I know everyone that I've seen do the survey so far has pretty much said this, but I'm gonna say it anyway, it is this, vlogging, doing the whole YouTube thing. I started in summer 2009 and it is the best thing I've ever decided to do. I've made pretty much all my friends that I have in my life right now through this. I don't know if that makes me sound really sad, but it's true. But apart from like following football for like my entire life, I've never been this passionate about something. You might be questioning my passion with this whole kind of thing, the fact that I'm not very regular with this anymore, but I'm on YouTube every single day. I'm watching stuff every day. I am trying to think of stuff to make every day. I'm just kind of in the mindset now, as most people are, that if you want to put something out, it's got to be good. It's got to be worth watching. So you can tell that my ideas haven't been very good. What's the most embarrassing thing your parents have ever done to you? Again, they're not really that embarrassing. My parents are really cool. They probably just heard that downstairs because they're like right below my feet. You're cool, guys! Yeah, my mum's cool. She, you know, she helps me with a lot of things. My dad listens to a lot of the same music that I do. Yeah. In fact, my dad's music taste, is, for his age, is kind of weird. He likes My Chemical Romance. He likes Taylor Swift. And he likes the likes of Sum 41, Biffy Clyro. Like, quite a bit of modern music that you wouldn't necessarily expect most dads to like. So, props to him. If you were only allowed to pick one career for the rest of your life, what would it be? Well, it did used to be this, but because I'm not very regular with this anymore, I have had to kind of think like, well, this isn't very realistic. What am I going to do instead? And I have no idea. In my real life job, just this past 2 weeks or so, I found out that I've got my job at least for another year, which is nice. I don't want to be made redundant. I need the steady cash coming in, yo. Because I'm Jesse Pinkman, obviously. Yeah. Where's my crystal at, bitch? Ooh. But truthfully, at my age now, because I'm now 23, I can't really say that I want to be a footballer anymore because I'm not exactly in the shape for it, yeah. I've not kicked a football for years, so, you know, my talent's probably gone out the window. So, I really don't know. Bin man? So those are the 5 questions. Who am I going to tag? Well, I don't know if he's already done it or not, or if he's already been tagged, but Ryan Dawes on either of your channels, because you've got so many, I'm tagging you. Lucy, Sour Apple 00, you've got a new camera now for your birthday a few months back, so you may as well start using it, girl. And I'm going to tag Rachel Louise Lim, Georgia Lim's sister, because I don't think she's been tagged. If she has, I apologise, but I'm tagging you again anyway, because I'd like to see a new video from you. Yay! Yeah, those are the 3 people that I tagged. Their links could be down below, so if you want to look for new people to watch, then you're welcome. New video coming soon, guys. I'm like Ben Cook on Becoming YouTube. You never know when it's gonna be. VitaminDeej, full of empty promises. See you guys.